Marie Curie was born on November 7th, 1867 in Warsaw, Poland. She moved to Paris to study and she attended the University of Paris. She earned her higher degree there and conducted her subsequent scientific work. She discovered radium, this green stuff. She married a Frenchman. His name was Pierre Curie, and she had 2 children. Marie could carry out her research thanks to her husband, that was the professor in the Paris Municipal School. She had the access to a storeroom where she carried out her research. She discovered radium by studying a variety of chemical compounds that contained uranium. She discovered that the strength of the rays depended only on the amount of uranium in the compound. For her discovery, Marie received 2 Nobel Prizes, one for physics and one for chemistry. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Her discovery helped in many ways. After her discovery, it was easier to see if someone broke a bone, which made it easier for the doctors to help their patients. Not long after her discovery, the World War I broke out, and thanks to her discovery, she had 20 mobile x-rays and 200 stationary stations that helped the doctors and the medics in World War I. Her daughter helped her with the mobile x-ray stations in World War I too. On July 4th, 1934, Marie Curie died from aplastic anemia, which is caused by prolonged exposure to radiation. Rosalind Franklin was born on July 25th, 1920 in Notting Hill, London, England. She attended the University of Cambridge in 1945. Franklin was a part of the research and discovery work that led to the understanding of structure of deoxyribonucleic acid, also known as DNA. When Franklin was 15, she decided to become a scientist, and she achieved what she wanted. She studied the human DNA to try and understand its structure. During her time studying the structure of DNA, she met James Watson, Maurice Wilkins, and Francis Crick. It was in Randall's lab that she crossed paths with Maurice Wilkins. She and Wilkins led separate research groups and had separate projects, although they were both concerned with DNA. When Randall gave Franklin responsibility for a DNA project, no one worked on it for months. When Wilkins was away and Franklin started working on her research, and when he returned, he misunderstood her role, behaving as though she were a technical assistant. But both scientists were actually peers. His mistake acknowledged but never was not surprising given the climate for women at the university then. At one point, Wilkins showed Watson one of Franklin's crystallographic portraits of DNA. When he saw the picture, the solution became apparent to him, and the results went into an article in Nature almost immediately. But Franklin's work did appear as a supporting article in the same issue of the journal. Franklin died at the age of 37 from ovarian cancer, which caused her extensive exposure to radiation work.